Hello, my name is Thomas Gilder Scott. I go by TJ. I am recording this video for the self-care class as a way to provide information to let other students get to know me. Before I jump into the questions and answering them, I just kind of want to say that I have difficulty looking at the camera all the time. I like to look around while I speak. So yeah, and plus I'm going to be reading the questions and reminding myself of what I'm talking about. So anyways, the first question, so it asks, tell us a bit about yourself and hobbies, interests, plans. My hobbies, I would say would be playing video games, reading non-text books, listening to podcasts, and let's see, I really don't know. It's been a while since I've been able to engage in a lot of hobbies. I would also say kind of woodworking or working with my hands. That would kind of bleed into interests as well. I've always worked with my hands outside of school and in social work stuff that I do now. And I would really just like to learn how to be more creative with our environment, I guess, or the things that are produced in our environment. Okay, so that answers question 1. Question 2, why have you chosen to pursue a MSW from NNU? So it was actually last minute kind of decision when I decided to go to NNU. I have my bachelor's in social work. I received it from BSU. I did apply to their program immediately after graduation. I was not accepted, and then I received a phone call basically the day the master's program started, and they asked me to come in to their program. I had changed my mind at the time, took some time off. My daughter was born. I was able to be a part of that and really just kind of get back and get some experience, I guess, in the social work field. And then how I came to actually pursue my degree at NNU is, education has really been a big part of my life, I guess. And so I want to, having been out of the educational sphere for, I don't know, I think it was just over a year. I was really kind of I don't know. I wanted to say I wasn't feeling good about myself. Because that was a dream I wanted to do is continue on with my master's. And I just felt like the longer I waited, the least likely it was going to happen. So I ultimately wanted to go out of state, but with a family, it's kind of hard. So I looked around for the programs that are obviously close to us. NNU is the closest, or one of the closest, and I was still in the window. I think I had a week left to apply. I submitted all my applications and made it into the very last interview process, or the interviewing that they do. So that is kind of what led me to NNU. Obviously, I want my master's in social work so I can continue to broaden my education, my scope of practice, what I can and what I can do to help others. Career goals and what to do after the program. So my current plan for after the program. So I am in my second year. I started as a specialist student that is coming in. I could not, just with work, life, school, trying to maintain that self-care balance. I was not able to take the full course load that was recommended for an advanced student or a specialist student. So I have been drawing it out, so taking less credits every semester in order to put less stress on myself. Part of that, though, after this last year, I was able to intern at Ashwood Recovery, doing addiction, substance abuse addiction counseling and treatment. I was actually offered a job there after my internship completed, so I accepted the position effective actually this last Monday, the 28th. So I am actually working there full time as a current case manager, and then once I get my license in May, hopefully, I will just transition into a clinical position. That is the goal directly after the program. Obviously, I'm going to wait. I will have the ability to have clinical supervision as soon as I complete the program. So I will probably at least maintain work status for a few years. I don't know how. I mean, it could be forever. It could be just a couple of years to get my clinical license. Who knows? I didn't plan on working in addictions forever. It really wasn't even my goal when I first got into the MSW program, but I really enjoyed the work and the people, so it seems like a good fit. Ultimately, career goals, I would like to be teaching. That is what I would like to do. As I mentioned earlier, I feel like education has been such a significant part of kind of my life transition, or, like changes I've made, and I would like to be a part of that for others. I know just the work that we do allows us to really do that. I mean, everything that we do in this field has some impact on people's lives. Just for me, education was such a tremendous thing in my life that I just enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the challenge and the push to understand not just like our viewpoints, but the viewpoints of others. How do I feel about taking a self-care class? So I thought it would be good. I am taking a lot of classes this semester, or not a lot, I guess necessarily, just demanding. I'm taking research, capstone, self-care, trauma, and I think that's just about it. It's like 10 credits, but I figured with some of these classes being the major classes that everybody stresses out about, that maybe self-care would be helpful. I am a little hesitant now after seeing the workload, but we will see what happens. I will just have to rearrange some of my stuff and how I do it. I guess that's pretty much it. I apologize if my eye movement is messing with anybody, because I'm sure it'd mess with me. And just let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns that I can address. I hope this video was beneficial, because I'm not very good at doing that. So I'm just kind of finalizing it. I wanted to show everybody my little dog here. He's about 8 months. It's pretty awesome. So anyways, I look forward to watching everybody's video, getting to know everybody. Doing this online thing can be difficult, but I'm sure as long as we all stay in contact and be here for each other, it is a good support. So if anybody ever needs any help or has questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do what I can to help out. So until we have another video post or regular post or whatever, I will see you later.